Well, the slide down the polls leaves Marshall as the number 18 team in the country. Now, one spot behind their Sun Belt foe, Troy. The college football playoff is likely out of the picture for us this year, but the conference title hunt is still on. Texas, after the big upset, despite their 2 losses, is just barely on the outside, looking into the top 25. Fuqua's line is ugly after that loss last week. 9 INTs in just 3 games is not what you want to see, compounded by the fact that Ali is averaging less than 4 yards per carry and only 60 yards per game. Woof. ULM is 0-3 with a C average roster. They don't do anything especially well and rank no better than 80th in any of the stat categories, although I'm sure they're going to give us their best shot today. Phillips at halfback, Tyler at left tackle, Newton at the corner position are their 3 best players. They probably lack some depth, but these guys look solid. Let's dive in. The Louisiana Monroe Warhawks are in town, and Marshall officially joins the Sun Belt today. It's our first conference game. Coach Mayo wants to see how this team is going to respond to the loss last week. ULM gets the ball first from their 25. It is Suits in the shotgun, sets up, has good protection, it falls apart. Owen Porter starts our game with the sack. That's a good response. ULM goes 3 and out, and they're going to punt it on their first possession to Knowledge McDaniel. Returns it out across the 45, across the 50, back jukes, and we are in ULM territory to start. James Fuqua motioning on his first 3rd down of the day to Ali up the middle for 6. Gonna get the ground game established. 1st and 10 from inside the 20. It's a zone read left. Fuqua hits the back juke. He's got some speed and some room. That's a touchdown on our first possession. 18 yards for James Fuqua. Beautifully done by number 2 here. Makes the right decision on the read keeper. Hits the back juke. Just absolutely filthy. And then, of course, he's such a talented runner. He finishes it off himself. And our first studio update of the day. Number 6, Florida, going down, losing to the Kentucky Wildcats 2017 in SEC action. 2nd possession for ULM. They get the drive going well with Phillips up the middle. He's got a 10-yard gain. Tight end motions over, 2nd and 5. Suits with the 7-step drop, back foot, fires, and it's intercepted by Eli Neal. What a great play by the linebackers. He tries to get a return together. Early turnover forced by the Marshall D. And of course, it's Eli Neal, our leader and our best player on D, who's able to make the play. Ironically enough, I think he was in man coverage, covering this running back out of the backfield, but he just sits there, reads the quarterback's eyes. The ball comes right above his head. He reaches up and he plucks it. Marshall's in business across the 50, and they've got the ball again. 3rd and 24 after a penalty and a negative play. There's a strike from Fuqua to Keaton. A little short on 3rd down, but it set it up a 4th and 5 that we could go for it. Corey Gamage has it on the whip route. 19 yards after a good stiff arm. 1st down Marshall. 3rd and 13 on the outskirts of the red zone. Fuqua to the end zone up the seam. It's Rasheen Ali. 24-yard touchdown. And what a ball this is from James Fuqua. Ali just runs a straight streak from his backfield position, puts this safety in conflict. Do I guard Cook? Do I guard Ali? He takes a couple false steps, and Ali's got the touchdown. Marshall up 14-0. They're going to try to continue to get the ground game going. There's 13 yards for Phillips. ULM looking at a 3rd and 1. 5-step drop. Suits hits Matthews along the sideline. Later in the drive, 3rd and 7 under pressure. Suits fights off a sack, flips this one back as they were trying to get the screen set up. It's well short. 4th and 5, Micah Abraham on the tackle. That does set ULM up with a field goal try, and this one's wide right. No good. Marshall retains the shutout, and Michigan State gets blown out on the road, losing to Illinois 38-21. So now number 6 and number 7 have gone down today. Marshall, after the missed field goal, takes back over. 2nd and 5. It's a deep ball to John Bass. He's got him. 15, 10, 5 touchdown. 65 yards. 2nd play of the drive. And Marshall has got it rolling early. Beautiful little corner route. It's kind of like a skinny corner. John Bass runs a gorgeous route. And it is an even better throw by James Fuqua. Not only is it not underthrown, look at the pressure in his face to deliver this ball. Man, oh man, what a play by Fuqua. ULM getting another drive going. Suits well protected on 3rd and 10. Flips this one out to Kane, who gets shoved out, but not after 23. Under center, handoff to Phillips, working left. He's got himself another gain. 2nd and 14. Suits looking to run. He's got the edge. Eli Neal stops his feet, unfortunately, and he allows the quarterback to get outside of him. 1st down. Really good drive by ULM here. They've got it to a 4th and 1. Suits on the 5-step drop under pressure, but he gets it off, and Matthews is there. Kyle Matthews from the 1-yard line. He scores. ULM is in the end zone. It is a 21-7 ball game. Under 2 minutes to go in the half on 3rd and 11. Marshall flips this one to Keaton. It's short. That sets up a 4th and 4. Fuqua trying to draw them off sides. We don't get the call. False start gonna back us up. Too far to kick. Too close to punt. You know what? I think we just go for this. 4th and 9. Fuqua well protected. Lobs it up the seam. It is overthrown for Gamage. Turnover. 54 seconds. ULM has an opportunity. 3rd and 10 for them. They dump it underneath to Rogers. He's forced out of bounds, and they go quickly 3 and out. Marshall gets it back under 30 seconds one more time. 3rd and 6. Gamage gets it out on the edge. 1st down. 19 seconds to go. Fuqua looking to set up the screen. He's got Ali, and he's got nothing but green in front of him. Blockers and field from about the midfield stripe. 44-yard touchdown. Rasheen Ali is in the end zone, and that's one heck of a way to score, punctuate a very, very nice first half. Fuqua hangs in there under pressure, flips it to Ali, and he does the rest. 28-7 is our halftime score as Marshall puts together a really good first half. ULM has got some stuff to work on. First drive of the second half, across midfield, Fuqua under pressure on 1st and 10. He's going to go down for a loss of 8 as the O-line problems continue. Now a 3rd and 18, drifting back, under pressure, Fuqua gets hit, he fumbles. No way. Black picks it up, the defensive tackle, and he is rumbling into the end zone, and ULM is going to pick up a defensive touchdown on the scoop and score. Tyrese Black, right tackle, Dalton Tucker, absolutely gets smoked here. Fuqua obviously taking a deep drop on 3rd and long, wanted to extend the play, get outside of the pocket. It's a fumble, and it's points for ULM. Marshall's got the ball back. 3rd and 4, trying to put together a drive. Fuqua under pressure, running, throwing across his body. It's incomplete, and they go 3 and out after the fumble. ULM, the momentum officially swinging. 1st and 10 for Suits. He's outside. No way. This man is scrambling and rumbling down the sideline. We can't tackle him. Caleb McMillan takes out Hardiman on the way to making the tackle. We finally do shove him out, but it's not until 42 yards. What a tough play for the Marshall D. Give ULM credit trying to put together something. On 3rd and 6, he's hit as he throws. Suits is incomplete. We'll see what they want to do. They do elect to go for another long field goal. This one's off the crossbar, literally 1 yard short. And in our studio update, we see that Ole Miss is up early on Alabama at home. Could number 2 be in trouble? Marshall's got it once again. This run left on 3rd and 4 to Ali, going nowhere. We've got a punt. Now a 3rd and 12 for ULM. The very next drive, under pressure across his body. Matthews is there in the middle, but he's short. Great tackle by Hardiman. Both teams exchanging 3 and outs. Fuqua on 1st and 10. Play action, fake. Gets outside of the pocket. He's upfield. He's scrambling. He's going to try to get down. No, he doesn't. He takes a big shot, but it's 20 yards and a 1st down. 2nd and 3 now. Play action, rolling out. Fuqua looking to get outside. He's sacked. 17-yard loss, not great. 3rd and 20, not a lot of options in the playbook. Under pressure, can Fuqua escape? Hello. Oh my goodness, this offensive line is a mess. ULM's got it back after the Marshall punt. Great rumble up the middle for 12 by Phillips. 3rd and 5 for Suits. He's got protection, has all day. Looking to the sideline, Jackson drags the toes. 1st down and a 3rd down conversion. Rocker step play action for Suits, who looks over the middle to Rogers, and he's got him. 25-yard touchdown. It shows quarterback number 14. I wonder if Rogers is the backup. If he is, what an impressive athlete. Absolutely shakes Josh Hardiman out of his shoes. This is a 28-21 game. Fuqua on 2nd and 6. Deep drop under pressure, but he gets it out to John Bass, who's got some room. Shakes, breaks a tackle. He's still rumbling to the 20-yard line. John Bass would not be denied. What a great play from John Bass. Sets us up literally at the red zone. Very next play on the drive, Knowledge McDaniel gets the counter running left. He's got speed and he's got the corner. 20-yard touchdown, Knowledge McDaniel. And we are finally in with a rushing touchdown. Beautifully blocked by the offensive line. We've got 2 new tackles in the game because of the poor play, and we're in for 6. Suits, deep drop on first down the next possession. He's got it out to the sideline for a long first down. Suits, 5-step drop again. Under pressure, breaks a tackle in the backfield. Breaks another from Eli Neal. Fights off McMillan and steps out of bounds. Could we please tackle this man? Now 4th and 7 later in the drive. Suits, the protection holds up. He finds Jackson over the middle. He's down inside the 10. Now a 2nd and goal from about the 6. Suits, running out of time. He's being pressured and he's brought down. Huge sack and a goal-to-go situation by Burton. 4th and goal. 3 minutes to play in the 4th down. 2 touchdowns, and they decide to call the screen game. That's a turnover on downs. They didn't throw it to the end zone. Now on a 3rd and 3, deep drop by Fuqua. Man coverage across the back end. It's Samuel Cook who reaches up and catches this one 35 yards. And we are in striking distance of ending this game. Now a 3rd and 4, give to McDaniel. ULM is out of timeouts, but that might do it. And Marshall finds a way to overcome some defensive struggles and a tough fight from ULM. Fuqua, the player of the game. We get this one done at home and avoid the upset, even though it looked questionable for a minute. 35-21 is your final score. This game got close late as the defense continues to struggle a little bit. We give up 348 yards of total offense, and it felt like in the 4th quarter they were throwing all over us. Doesn't help that the run game for Marshall is still a mess. 116 yards on 36 carries. Ali is nowhere to be found in the run game. And our 3rd down efficiency has got to improve. Only 41%. 5 of 12. We're able to get the win, but we still have a lot of work to do. James Fuqua was clean with a bounce-back game aside from that sack fumble. 308 and 3 touchdowns on 63% completion. Ali absolutely shut down in this one. 17 carries, 52 yards, averaging only 3 yards per carry, with a long of 9. No broken tackles, no explosive plays. We got to get Ali back on track. John Bass made it happen today on 2 huge plays. He's got 110 yards and a touchdown with a long of 65. Ali, still very valuable to this team, gets his 2 touchdowns on 2 catches, 68 yards as well. Defensively, Eli Neal continues to lead in his senior season. 12 tackles, all of them solo. 2 tackles for loss, also adds the INT. And Magic Jackson continues his strong run of play as well. He's got 8 solo tackles, 2 of them tackles for loss. Suits I thought was really solid, and Nettles had that forced fumble that led to the touchdown. Meanwhile for Marshall, it's Fuqua and his 308 and 4 total scores. That leads us on offense, and Eli Neal, 12 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a pick. And as we get back into the menus, let's go. Bama goes down to Ole Miss. A shocker at home. In OT, they lose on a game-winning field goal. Week 6 is next, and so is your recruiting update. We're in the mix for number 2 tight end in the country, Brennan Armstrong, as well as high 4-star defensive tackle Johnson. We're in good shape with Eric Burns, the left tackle, and for need punter, Jason Thompson. No commits yet, but the class is looking pretty strong. We'll take a closer look at it next week. ULM was frisky today, but Marshall puts them away in the 4th to bounce back from the Texas loss. App State, who is like the ultimate spoiler team, comes into Huntington next week. A few big recruits will be in town on visits. There's more Sunbelt action coming in the next episode. Thank you for the love and support. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.